Hello, all signs. Welcome to your weekly reading for the period of January 18th to January 24th. I did want to mention I am running a 24-hour turnaround special. I will leave a link in the description box for you all. Basically, you get your reading turned around in 24 hours, guaranteed. Plus, you get bonus minutes on top of that. I run that once a month, so be aware of that. Otherwise, let's get into your reading for this week. We'll start off with Capricorns. Capricorns, you're all having unsurmountable delays and obstacles this week. The more you reach, the further opportunities seem to get away from you. Some of this can be due to communication failures. For the most part, you aren't being as productive as you could be regarding your goals. So I would say for this week, work smarter, not harder. Stop spinning your wheels on efforts that are getting you nowhere, and try a different and more creative angle. Okay, there were a lot of cards that came out this week. Actually, they all came popping on out. Aquarius, you got into a situation with a person or an entity, and it's not what it appeared to be or how it was presented to you. Partially, it was due to you really hoping for the best, but this person or entity has shown their true colors. They could be an Aries. We do have the Emperor card here if that resonates for you. They could be oppressive, cruel, controlling, or they could simply just be incredibly disheveled and disorganized. So I would say this week, take a huge step back and see this situation for what it is. Sometimes distance and time can bring incredible clarity, which allows you to avoid further stress and drama. Now we move on to Pisces. You're taking some time out this week from the world to rest and rejuvenate. Some of you could be taking a yoga class, practicing meditation, seeking guidance from a light worker, or participating in some kind of counseling or therapy. You're taking initiative to do this self-care and love so you can be happier in general and be more stable emotionally. Make sure you celebrate yourself for taking the time to take care of you and obtaining the emotional, spiritual, and mental balance that you need this week. Okay. Next we have Aries. There's an inequality regarding a current connection or relationship. Too much is being put in by one person and taken by the other. There's a lack of reciprocity and respect. This can even be a financial situation where you're giving or loaning money to an individual and they're squandering it. This individual can tend to be bratty if they don't get what they want. They play around, they party too much, and or is an alcoholic or drug addict. So don't continue to give in to this person and reward their behavior. It's time for you to get yourself and your life back to order outside of the chaos that this person is causing for you. Next, we have Taurus. You all had 3 cards that popped out, so you really have a lot going on this week. You're trying very, very hard not to lose your shit this week. Pardon my French, but that's kind of what it is. You're under some type of leadership or associated with a complete taskmaster. Try as you might to appease their demands, it's virtually impossible. However, this person is a position of power, so they could be the breadwinner, a boss, a manager, a supervisor, anything like that. And opting out is not an option for you at this time. So you're trying to stay calm, patient, control your temper, and do what you need to do. We also have the card of Sagittarius here, if that resonates for you. I'd say for this week, you all are very hard workers by nature. Take confidence in knowing that you at your best is most others at their worst. So create boundaries, stay within your job description or tasks that you're responsible for, and do not take on those things that you are not, despite the pressure you might be getting from this person. Gemini, this week you guys have the Lover's card, which is actually your card. You have a very strong energy cord to somebody. It's also, it can be a connection of any sort, but this is kind of going the love angle. It's very cyclical. It's very on and off, soulmate and karmic stuff. Sometimes it's up, sometimes it's down. This week it appears to be on the upswing with the Wheel of Fortune. And one or both parties are optimistic and want to work on improving the connection. Now, there may be a decision that needs to be made in regards to this situation that has a catch-22. Consider if you are ready for another go-round with this person and what you're going to learn from it or what you're going to get out of it, okay? Cancers. You all, I have the Frozen song, let it go, let it go. So you're having a very difficult time letting go and accepting that a situation is what it is. Could be a Scorpio because we have the Death card here. You keep returning back to get answers, to get closure, to see if things can be different, etc. Holding on is you resisting change, and needing to hold on to something that's not best for you. So that's not good. Ask yourself why you keep returning. Is it really about the person or the situation? Or is it something that lies within that has nothing to do with this? Change is hard, and sometimes we need to create our own closure to move on. Leos, you need clarity regarding a situation or taking some alone time to get this clarity. This is not anything that requires anyone's opinion, so you're creating more solitude and quiet around you so that you can be more focused. Could be a Virgo if that resonates, or resonates in whatever way, because we do have the card of Virgo here. After this period of time, you're going to come out with extremely clear vision, clarity, and wisdom, and as to how you will move forward. You may actually seek the advice of an intellectual to help you with this matter during this week. Virgo, you need to end a situation with an extremely chaotic individual this week. This person does not like being told no. And if they don't get what they want, they tend to kick up their heels and react with frustration and anger. Additionally, they may seek attention, and they're really impulsive. They don't think, they just do. So some of you actually may be getting sexually harassed at the workplace, or in some sort of some sort of organization of some sort. Know that as difficult as this ending may be, and that this person may act out, that you're doing the right thing. If it were to continue, this connection could have reached dangerous heights, in my opinion. Okay, so you are doing the right thing. Hang strong, Virgos. Libra, you are suffering an extreme heartbreak, loss, or betrayal this week. Now, this can go one of two ways. Either the two of you will work on restoring harmony to this existing relationship, or out of this heartbreak that you're experiencing, this connection that's over, you will make a connection like no other with someone who mirrors your soul. So just know that after the most difficult time, or what you think is the most difficult time in your life, there is actually going to be a light at the end of the tunnel with a new connection. Okay. Scorpios, I feel as though there's some type of benefactor in your perimeter or around you. Someone who's successful financially, they're wealthy, they're in good standing. You may approach this individual regarding a loan, practical or financial help of some sort, or even a raise or promotion. Unfortunately, it's not granted to you. And we also have the card of Aquarius here, if that resonates for you. And because of that, you're starting to lose hope and feel saddened this week and lose faith. Realize that this person's decision doesn't need to define you. There are other avenues and other ways to achieve what you want outside of this person. Think creatively and out of the box, okay? Sagittarius, this week you're having a difficult time letting go in a connection and accepting that it's over. We do have the card of Scorpio here, if that resonates. Even though this person is not the healthiest one for you, you continue to hold on out of fear of change or reluctance to move on. In the past, this person has had cutting words, negative communication, and you've had some of the worst arguments and conflict you've ever had with this person. I'm going to tell you what I told Cancer. As yourself, why are you holding on to this connection? Okay, does this have to do with what lies within you? Does this person represent a pattern for you that you keep reliving because it's familiar? Answer those questions and free yourself of this connection would be my recommendation. Okay, so again, keep in mind I have a 24-hour turnaround special. They'll get you reading in 24 hours plus additional minutes. Just check out the details and in the description, wherever you're viewing this, send me an email and I'll let you know about it further. It ends on Saturday, January 18th at midnight. So good luck in regards to your week. I'll see you next week. Adios. Bye.